Since it was introduced to Africa in the 16th century, maize has grown to become one of the continent's key staple food crops. It accounts for over 70% of the total human caloric intakes. The per capita annual consumption of maize hovers far above 100 kilograms, with countries such as Malawi and South Africa going up as high as 181 kilograms and 195 kilograms, respectively. Maize is consumed as a porridge, baked or fried. The grain is also boiled or roasted and consumed as a snack or with meals. Maize, together with rice and wheat, provide at least 30% of the food calories of more than 4.5 billion people in 94 developing countries. Maize is also a major component of livestock feed. The bran part of maize is used as animal feed and known to contain high aflatoxin content compared to the other part. Addressing the aflatoxin challenges in maize is thus key to food security and nutrition, health and trade. Recently, an aflatoxin outbreak associated with maize consumption was reported in Tanzania. In this outbreak, 19 out of 65 hospitalized people died due to aflatoxicosis. Several tons of maize were withdrawn from the affected families. Poor post-harvest crop handling, such as poor drying and storage, increases the risk for presence of aflatoxins in maize. So, what do farmers think about aflatoxins?
Aflatoxin noyo obutwa butufuna oluvannyuma olw'emmere ye tubanga tutugemye bulungi. For example nga duma obanga olwira okumukungula oba omukungulire nga akali mubisi n'omubunga munumba n'obanga tomwanike mu kiseera obanga omwanike wansi awo wetufunira aflatoxin.
Okukula muduma kuidawo kutya nti kuidawo olw'ensonga nti luyisi entereka yaife eba tinungi duma oyo wobanga womutaire ng'oba wainogovu aidamu obukukungulu kuno obuvoiramu duma gaife okubanga ati mulungi. Ensonga eyindi yaba nti oyinza oba okuwotereka waliwo nti oba watoona ekyo kyona kireetera duma gaife yaba taakukula.
Contaminated maize also impacts on the trade and processing sector. But what do our traders think?
Aflatoxins are basically, to my understanding, are microbials that affect the quality of maize once they get access to the maize. And this has been a very big challenge to our farmers. Aflatoxins basically come about after farmers have not practiced the proper post-harvest handling techniques that are supposed to be practiced by them.
As a way to minimize the health, food security, and trade impacts on aflatoxins, several governmental and non-governmental organizations are implementing mitigation measures across the food value chains and across Africa.
As Sasakawa, we take farmers across the whole value chain, from production to post-harvest handling to marketing. As we look for the market, one of the things that has been a hindrance to farmers' access to markets have been the price, the quality, but also quality coming with things like aflatoxin. When aflatoxin levels are high, then the farmers are not able to access a very good market. We are right now working with WFP in some of our one-stop center associations, like in Kamwenge, in Bujiri. We are working with a number of buyers that are very willing and are right now buying from our farmer associations. But we have to struggle to improve quality.
We've put aflatoxin issues as key issues for us to handle and as our priority. How are we doing this? The Farmers Federation is made up of district farmers associations. We've mapped out areas that are dealing in grain, that produce a lot of grain, and we are saying that these areas should be able to get a lot of information on aflatoxin, on post-harvest handling, to enable them get better markets and also to protect their health.
Partnerships for Aflatoxin Control in Africa, PACA, recognizes that such efforts are to be coordinated to capture synergies, avoid duplication, and enhance the effectiveness and efficiency. In implementation of its current aflatoxin coordination and catalytic activities in Africa, PACA has observed that special emphasis on mitigation of the problem along the maize value chain is key to the efforts, as maize is a staple crop on which African consumers heavily rely.
In behavior change, what it means, the value chain actors should be incentivized to apply aflatoxin mitigation measures. We need to have some kind of regulation at country level. It benefits everyone at the end of the day. And so that's one of the things that we try to track. And of course, for that to happen, you use the system, the food control system, regulatory system in place, surveillance capacity, and so on.
The Partnership for Aflatoxin Control in Africa, PACA, envisions an Africa free from the harmful effects of aflatoxin.